In Florida, well, Governor Ron DeSantis, he took very aggressive steps right away. What? To shield Florida's very high percentage of retirement communities and nursing homes from the virus, including the Villages, America's friendliest hometown. That included targeted testing, a massive distribution of PPE, strict isolation at-risk communities, and the results, they speak for themselves. The fatality rate at Florida long-term nursing care facilities was drastically lower than New York. It was 1.2%. New York, 18%. Now the state has a plan to safely reopen for business and let Floridians get back on their feet. Here with more, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. You know, it was very interesting because I was watching the media coverage. You addressed this in D.C. today. I was watching the predictions for Florida, which didn't surprise me because of the high percentage of your population being the elderly, were off the charts. They attacked you every step of the way. You wanted to keep beaches open with social distancing because get people out, fresh air, lift their spirits, et cetera, et cetera. Look at your number on that graph right there and look at New York. By the way, the third one in, I believe, is Michigan. Michigan, okay, you can argue doesn't have the dense population in New York. Why? How did you do it? Because we need to learn as we reopen.
Well, thanks, Sean. We really focused because we knew where the threat was and we knew where the vulnerabilities were. And so when you're talking about putting out 7 million masks and gloves and face shields, making sure that we have teams going there to try to see where the infections are coming from, try to work on keeping those at bay, sending National Guard units in to do spot testing in those facilities, that is all a recognition that if the virus gets into those facilities, it can run rampant. And so we've worked really hard to do that. I got a great Secretary for Healthcare Administration, Mary Mayhew, which is really spearheaded. She was fighting the whole time. She wouldn't let a hospital put a sick COVID patient back in a nursing home. She said, you guys got to keep these folks because then they'll infect the rest of the nursing home. So it's a very difficult problem, but I think because we were proactive, we've had much better results and a much lower death rate than we otherwise would.
I had the head of the IDF in Israel on my radio show, about 16,000 coronavirus, people contracting the coronavirus, very low death rate. Nobody in the military, not one death. Now, they track people in terms of their location with their phone. They had intensive contact tracing, government involvement. There might be civil liberties, constitutional issues, but it worked. And I want to look at every place like Florida where things work dramatically better as we now reopen the country. New York has special challenges. I think 50% of the workplace can work from home. I think you could put people in respirators or masks and gloves in the workplace. You'll have half the people home, so you'll have social distancing as you open. And I think stadiums can open. Are you thinking about opening up for MLB, NFL, maybe even NBA?
Well, certainly we want to get there. I'm not going to promise that I'll announce that tomorrow, but I think here's the thing, Sean. We know who the vulnerable populations are. We know if you look at the statistics for people under 50 who don't have chronic conditions, I mean, you have an extremely low chance of death from this virus in those situations. And we know how to protect folks and social distance between those two groups. And so I think there's a lot of things we've learned over the last 6 weeks. So I think we can take a step forward here in May, continue to build on that and get America back. You know, I was thinking just things in life that we take for granted. You've been doing this every day. I've been working as governor every day. But just think of all the parents. Their kids aren't in school. Little League's not going on. They don't know. They're not going to have a prom. They don't have all these things that we've taken for granted. I think people want some hope. I think people want some optimism. And I think we're at the place where this has been tough, but we have a chance to really get to the light at the end of the tunnel. So that's what we're going to be trying to do in Florida over the next many weeks.
I'll go through a temperature check. I'll wear a mask if I can go to a baseball game. I'll do whatever it takes to protect. I'm pretty healthy to protect everybody else. How much longer are you going to keep me out of your state? I would like to go visit. Florida is my second home.
For the record, Sean.
When am I allowed back in?
You can come, but we're going to self-isolate you for 14 days because we want to make sure. Actually, you know what we would do, Sean?
When does that end?
If you agree to move your show to Naples, I will do an Abbott Labs test for you, let you run loose, and we'll let you broadcast from Naples.
I will get tested. I will make sure I'm safe. But more importantly, will there be an opening for people outside of Florida to get back in without the 14 days soon or no?
Yeah. We're going to work on that. I mean,
Okay.
obviously, New York's a special case. We don't want to see any more infections, but we're going to work on it.
By the way, I don't blame you. They're going to bring their dumb politics with them. It's not good for the state of Florida, but you did a great job. You saved a lot of lives, and there's a lot to learn from your success. Thank you for what you did for the great people of the villages and every other community down there.